So, another movie review. Why not just review the movie that I watched recently myself? Inception. Yep, the movie that spawned so many memes and so many jokes about it that I can't even count. So I'm just going to use that one quote from Rick and Morty.
It's a device, Morty, that when you put it in your ear, you can enter people's dreams, Morty. It's just like that movie that you keep crowing about.
You talking about Inception?
That's right, Morty. This is gonna be a lot like that, except, you know, it's gonna maybe make sense.
Inception made sense?
You don't have to try to impress me, Morty.
No, Morty, it doesn't. It really doesn't make sense. Well, it's not much of it like it doesn't make sense. It's like it's kind of confusing. I literally have to read the script, read the plot to understand what it is, even after I didn't know what it actually means. And in hindsight, it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really rely on logic. I don't think it can ever be scientifically accurate. And even though so, it's not exactly a bad movie. It's actually really fun to see. The effect is really well done, and the actings are really there, and the story is actually interesting if you don't focus too much on the scientific stuff and the fact that it's really confusing. There are still some simple things like simple story plots in it that people can follow and I can follow as well. So let me try to explain the story. To make it easier, Cobb, a dream con artist, in order to redeem himself, assembles a dream team to try to put an idea into a corporate boss's son's subconscious. Meanwhile, Cobb tries to stop his inner turmoil with his subconscious ex-wife. Will the team be able to complete his mission without any of them falling into the limbo? Like I say, it's really confusing some of the time, and sometimes I'm really confused about what they were doing. That's why I need to read it. Despite I say how much it is confusing and how much it doesn't really make sense, when you get to it, it's actually really fun. It's actually layered. Like the story can actually be pretty solid when you get to know it, and when it gets to the action, it's actually really interesting. It's actually really fun, and the characters aren't anyway uninteresting either. The characters can be really well done and tight, and because of the cast choice, it was really also well done. And like I say, the special effect was there. The special effect at the time was really impressive, and yet it does seem very interesting. The idea and the concept they made with how the dream works and how the different members have different kind of ability, a different kind of mission, and it's really fun to see them through this mission. We dream within the dream that go through one by one and see how they can break through all these challenges that suddenly just happened, that suddenly just appeared. Overall, I like this movie. It's actually really interesting. They know how to make big scale effect, and the acting is really interesting. And with a concept like that, maybe I'm too little of a brain to find it confusing, or it makes no sense, but overall I still like the movie. It has really nice concept, and maybe that's the reason why it has become a meme. So I like Inception, and I would really like to dream over and over again. Dude, what are you doing? Nothing much, just Inception. Oh, you mean that film that is really confusing and none of us get it? Yeah. Ah! Dude, are you okay? What happened to you? Is this one of those dream-winning dream situation? Yes, it is. God damn it! I tell you what I say.